Alright, so here's something completely different. We're going to be playing some Devil May Cry. I'm here with my best bro, Sean. And we're going to go ahead and do a run through on the hardest level on DMC. So I'm going to turn it over to Sean right now.
Alright, you guys, if you're a Devil May Cry junkie like me, it comes out January 15th this month. We're going to play the first stage because that's where you can see most of the action, and I unlocked the hardest difficulty, Demo Sparda. Now, if you want to unlock that yourself, you're going to have to download this demo, first of all, and you're going to have to beat the first levels on any one of these, human being the easiest. I would suggest this if you just want to play for fun. Devil Hunter, it's kind of like if you just picked up this game and you just kind of want to test it out, I would suggest this. If you want a little bit of a challenge for yourself, try Nephilim. If you really want a challenge, try Demo Sparda. That's what I like to play on. So without further ado, I'm just going to let you watch the cutscene here and hopefully have some fun.
So playing the other Devil May Cries, how do you think this one's different than the other ones?
This one, there's a lot more button configurations, and I'll explain more because the cutscene's going to come up right here. But yeah, you guys, it's a really fun game overall, though. I would suggest picking it up.
This is a message from the Order. Demons, we know your game. Your cameras watch us. Your media brainwash us. Your drinks poison us. And your banking system enslaves us.
My personal view on the terrorists is that they are disgusting, degrading, and generally nauseating. The worst of them is Dante. The whole world would benefit greatly by his non-existence.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm with an organization called The Order. Heard of it?
Something to do with that masked freak on the net?
That's my boss.
Wonderful. Can't wait.
Dante, it really is you. My name is Virgil. You don't remember me.
You're my brother.
Your twin brother. I've been looking for you for a long time now. 9 millennia ago, one demon rose through the ranks to take power over the Dark Hordes. The strongest, cruelest, Mundus.
So, Mundus killed our mom and imprisoned our dad.
Yes.
And we're the offspring of angels and demons.
Demon father, angel mother. We are Nephilim. The only ones that can slay the Demon King.
How?
So as far as the levels go, I'm actually kind of liking the way that these look. They're very kind of neo, very new. They kind of have the same Devil May Cry feel with the kind of gothic feel to them, but they're kind of been updated. So, and obviously, as you can tell, this is a younger looking Dante than the previous Devil May Cries. So.
Alright, you guys, here you go. You have your trusty Rebellion here as your first weapon. It's pretty simple. We'll get into more about it in a second. This here is your Hell weapon, or Demon weapon if you prefer. It's slower, but it is very strong and powerful. And the way you use it, if you're on Xbox, you press RT and Y. I'm not sure about PlayStation for the demo. Now, your Heaven's weapon is the Scythe, which I actually use a lot because it's a lighter weapon and it picks up more enemies. If you want to use this, you hold down LT and you press Y for the attack button. You have Ebony and Ivory. You can actually hold the X button and it will charge your shot up to a maximum of 3 times. You fire and it will actually bounce back and forth from enemy to enemy, giving you a little bit more variety for your combo. And your launcher, you press B. If you just press it, he'll just knock him into the air, and you can use Ebony and Ivory to hold him up there for a little bit. Or you can hold it and he'll go up in the air with them, and you can do a combo or something, drag him up with you. And I think that, and you have your Stinger, and then you have $1 Trillion Hit or whatever, and You guys may recognize this move. You have different launchers with each of your weapon. That one, it goes in a straight line, and if they're all standing in a straight row, it'll hit multiple of them up at the same time. This one you may recognize from Devil May Cry 3, my favorite Devil May Cry game in general. Let's show you some of the combat here.
The camera spotted you. They must have been looking out for you.
I'm also going to show you where to find the lost souls if you're really looking forward, or if you want to get 100% on everything in this demo like I did. I completely no-life this. Alright, now, this is one combo I like to do. Now, as you can see, I have all, well, I did have all three of them up there. But, yeah. For those of you who don't know, if you want to do your jump cancel, you cannot jump in the air and do that pretty much. Now, as you can tell, we're not going off a script or anything, so I'm kind of trying to think of what you guys might want to know. Oh, and you have a hell pull. You hold RT and X to pull him close. Grab him in, so you don't have to go a great distance and get him yourself. Okay, now that guy who's glowing red, you can only hurt him with hell weapons. So, let's just do that here. And you cannot get hurt by the fire if you have your hell weapon equipped, which I think is pretty cool. I'm just getting worked here. So is there anything you want to know, Jason, about this game, or what you think your viewers might want to know?
No, pretty much. I mean, you're doing a pretty good job on this. Way more than I've done. I've only played this demo a few times, but still love the Devil May Cry series. So, but you've obviously mastered this quite a bit from what I've done. So, obviously, you have more of an idea of everything in the demo than I do. So, but
yeah, you know, anybody who loves combat games, I would totally suggest this to you. One thing, if you do play this mode, Son of Sparda mode, you will go through different waves of enemies, and they will kick your ass like they're kicking mine right now. And, like, these chainsaw guys don't appear till later in the level. And, they're not really a problem. It's just, you know, I'm trying to deal with other people here and get them out of the way, but, you know.
now on the Sparda mode, I do know that some of the enemies do go into Devil Trigger mode. Is that correct or no?
They have kind of their own Devil Trigger mode. Like you saw that chainsaw guy, I could not really hurt him. He didn't stagger or anything. But otherwise, you know. Now, there's one thing I really love about this game is shortcuts, okay? You know how it's telling me to pull over there, which I could do with LT and X? Well, you can just kind of heaven glide over there without even doing it, saving you time if you want that S rank. Oh, there is a lost soul. It is over here, but I already got it. Yeah. I'm trying to think of where all the other ones are, because I collected a few, but I didn't go through the whole thing like I normally would, because I wanted to try and keep this fresh for you guys, even though I failed, because I was so eager to play this thing again. Now, some people really complain about the new Dante, how it's not their Dante, but as I see it, it's a kind of an alternate universe, even though this is a prequel to all the games. I don't really have, I mean, at first I had a problem with it, you know, he doesn't have his white hair, and he doesn't have his traditional red coat or anything like that, but he does have Ebony and Ivory and Rebellion, and I can live with that at least.
At least he's not bare-chested.
Yeah.
He's got a shirt on this time.
Alright, we would follow Cat, but just one moment. If you come over here, there's going to be a key, and there's going to be a lost soul. Right about there, which I collected, because I no-life this again. And we're going to go down here. Now, if you need a health item, there is a Vital Star here, but I collected it. Now, I'm not sure about this. I think this is when you get the game, and you get those, like, cool power gloves or something. Oh, man, I would love to freaking come here and just no-life the game as hard as I can. Now these are interesting. You can only shoot these to fend them off. I don't know of another way. If you guys do, let me know in the comments below.
Nicely done, girls.
And here we just heaven glide with LT and A.
I'm loving the way that the levels kind of fall apart. It's almost kind of like Matrix-ish, almost, trying to think of that movie now. The one with the dreams. But anyways.
Inception?
There you go. Thank you. Very Inception-esque.
And one thing I love about this game, you can make your own combos. Like, when you saw that load-up screen, I don't know the particular name of that combo, but you can kind of go off what you want to with your idea of a combo. And you can just have fun with it your own way. I mean, like, when I first started this, I was just button mash. Like, this is probably what it looked like my first time playing this game. Just, you know, button mashing, doing that kind of thing. And you can do whatever you want, however you're comfortable playing. You could try and play arcade style. I wouldn't recommend it. I like holding my controller the traditional way.
Yeah, I'm an old school arcade stick person, so... Although I couldn't see playing this with an arcade stick. I mean, I'm sure you could eventually learn that. There's no controls with the D-pad, is there?
No, I don't think so, unless later in the game that you switch back and forth. Now, as you can see, I hate these harpies with a burning passion. You can't grab them with your thing unless they attack you first, your hell grab. And as you can see, you can reflect shots. I'm going to heal here with Devil Trigger, and what's cool is you freeze the enemies, kind of locking them in place. This would have come in handy if I wasn't, you know, dying. I could probably use my Vital Star, but I like going Devil Trigger and saving that stuff for when the real problem arises.
Now, the interesting thing is when you go into Devil Trigger mode, obviously you can see his hair turns white. So maybe after years of Devil Triggering, it just turned white permanently. Who knows? Since this is a younger Dante. And
you know, that kind of makes sense for me, because this is a prequel to the game, so that might be how he got his hair, you know, honing his skills. He finally was later to awaken his actual demon side instead of, you know, just turning his hair white, like, just a rip-off of a Super Saiyan, if you will.
More.
Oh,
goodness.
I'm sorry. I meant to tell you guys. Oh, too late to go back now. But there is a. Oh my gosh. There is a. Okay, I'm gonna be a noob here and use my Vital Star. There we go. There is a Heavens Pull back there. If you look up, you're gonna need to get on that fountain from earlier, and you're gonna have to put yourself up there, and there's gonna be a key and. I think a Lost Soul up there. Now the way you want to get that Lost Soul is you want to use your axe and jump and press Y and he'll toss it. And once you hit him a good few times, he'll eventually give up on life and he'll just die.
I'm loving the way you grab them and basically bring the battle to you. I mean, obviously they can't jump that high, but if you can pull up to where you're at, that's even better.
Yeah. I like to call that combo the Pelican. Okay, that guy is basically a version of the red guy down below me. He only can get hurt with heaven weapons, of course. And you can actually freeze him back if he goes to shoot you with those, like he did me. Oh, I thought I dodged that one there. Oh, that little rascal. Yeah, I know I'm probably not going to get a triple S right now because of just the way I'm playing. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm so not getting an S rank. Oh, about the combo thing I was talking about earlier, you can only... Oh, what am I saying? Alright, the Heavens part with the scythe, you see how slow it's kind of building my meter right now? Well, if you use the axe weapon on another enemy, it builds a lot faster, and the same thing with Rebellion. This being because it's so quick and so delightful, it only gives you a little bit of meter to build at a time. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you a shortcut real quick. This is not it. Now, to avoid that cutscene, what you want to do is you want to glide right here and then pull. So you can avoid that cutscene and get a quicker time. And you're just going to glide over here. I'll show you that in a second. I'm not going to pull this guy out. You go over here, you glide, you pull. Alright, this took me a little bit to do, but, you know, after you doing it so much. What you want to do is jump, jump, evade, glide. And you make it over here without having to pull out. that, and that, and that. Now you see over
Nice.
here, here's a guy you want to get rid of. And that was a fail. That was a complete fail. If you guys want to see more of this, let my brother-in-law know, and I'll see if I can talk to him about doing some more of this possibly when I get the game on January 15th.
We'll also be doing some Marvel vs. Capcom videos pretty soon here as well. So
now, as you see, here's the key and the last lost soul, and I'm just going to take him out of his misery. There we go. I think that was the crimson key. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to pull the other guy out first so I don't have to worry. And I'm going to show you guys those two doors from earlier. This one I'm going to open right now.
obviously used with the light weapon, the angel weapon.
Yeah, you can't open it with your sword or your hell weapon. This, you have to get an S rank within the time limit, and my first time playing it, it took me a while because I couldn't get the controls down. Don't be disheartened if you can't do it your first time like I can. But you know, to me it's about having fun and seeing what you can do with yourself. Okay, you see what I was talking about earlier? You can get two guys like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if you guys want to see any games, I don't know. Oh, there goes my combo meter. If you guys want to see any games that I have that are, I don't know, you want to see just Let's Plays of, oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I'm not going to do it my first time. That's what happens when you get cocky. So I'm going to show you guys that awesome shot. Boom, there we go. You can also charge Rebellion. It does these really cool, like, slash things. You can't charge the axe, which kind of, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that.
You might be able to do it later on.
Once you upgrade it or something.
Right.
And
there we go.
Now, when you do this your first time, you're going to get a piece of a shard, which increases your health. And I think once you get 4 of those, it increases all the way. When I first saw that combo, I nearly shat a brick. Okay, you're just going to glide over here. Pull this guy out. Home run.
One more.
Yeah, buddy.
Glide over here, pull up there. This one's a race to the finish line, I believe. It's nothing too complicated. Now the fastest way to do this is you're going to heaven glide your whole way through here. Be careful with that gap. Whoops. Pull, 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 pull. Speed the time. And there it is.
Quick and easy. Shard.
This is the shard I was talking about in the other mission. There is one more door that you can get, and it's in the other boss mission. I'm not sure if I'll play through that. I might not. And I made it still, even though I did the incorrect order there to get it across. Now there's going to be more enemies, more of those harpy things I just love so much. And there they are. Now, a quicker way to get rid of them is if you just heaven pull yourself over there and hit them with Rebellion a few times. Oh, thank goodness. Now you can switch your weapons once you pause during a combo like that, and then you can switch over to this part with the heaven weapon, and it will give you the other part of the combo. Okay, I just want to get rid of these guys. Sorry if this is taking so long, but you know, it can only work so fast.
Then the harpies are a pain. You want to get rid of them first anyways.
And also, sorry for the lack of commentating. I'm sure my brother-in-law could give you some insight or something, but as he said, he hasn't played much of this demo. And this is kind of my first commentation. I do have a YouTube channel, but it's nothing too special. It's Sean the Dog 13 if you really want to look at it. And I need to get out of here. I just, you know, vlog or whatever. If you guys want to check that out, you can. If you don't, no hard feelings, I understand. I would do Let's Plays, but I don't have the equipment. It is something I'm trying to work on. And I would really like to. But if you like this video, thumbs up. If you like my brother-in-law, try and subscribe to him. I know I am. I really like his videos about, you know, Iron Man and everything.
So yeah, and we'll be doing some videos on Marvel vs. Capcom 3 here pretty soon. So some combo videos and some other useful insights. And just basically just goofing around. So trying to mix some things up on my channel. So thought this would be a good start.
Thanks again for letting me do this, Jay.
Oh, you're welcome.
Alright, you guys, we are in the last stretch.
Good to go.
No, don't do that. Alright,
Crush him.
just glide through here. I'm not sure if I'm going to get an S rank. I think I'll get at least an S rank, not a double S or a triple S. But, you know, if you want to be quick on your time, when this falls, just go like that and you'll get down there a little quicker. Shoot that thing ahead of you, and glide over here as fast as you can. You're gonna fall, and an interesting thing, you can actually shoot on the way down, though I don't know what for. Maybe later in levels you'll, you know, shoot something, or when you're on your way down another slide. Now I do know there is another battle session here. Well, I don't know they didn't put that in the demo. Maybe they just didn't want us to experience the full game before it actually came out.
Could have been that it wasn't ready yet either.
Yeah.
So.
You know, just trying to be optimistic here. Alright, we're going to make our last way out of here, you guys. If you're sitting there, raise your hands and give me spirit fingers or something. We can do this, you guys. We can pull through this. Oh, we're so close. Here's another shortcut. You don't actually have to grab that. You can skip right over it and hit the second one. And we are out of this crazy church and out of limbo. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Stick around if you want to see the rank. It's going to pop up right here after this clip.
I just seem to drag on forever. Church.
Does seem to drag on forever. We'll be doing a video on the boss battle as well, so guys, stay tuned. Here's the ranking, and double S, super sick, bro, ×4.
And you see we have everything you need. Triple S. I think I'll get a double S. Oh, items used -1,000. Alright, that's not bad.
Upgrade! That's not a pimp.
Alright, you guys, thank you so much. Have yourself a nice day or night wherever you are, and thumbs up for this video. Subscribe to my brother-in-law, and have yourself a wonderful day.
Thanks, guys.